My hat really does have erectile dysfunction. Anyhow, we'll just wait for mids and then we'll get into it. Now, background audio, tabletopaudio.com. Let's see here. This is going to start off very loud, so turn that right down. And just add a couple more songs so it doesn't just annoy the crap out of me. Because while you guys can't hear it, I can, and the people on the stream can. Whew. Alright. Bunny's here, that's awesome. That's still too loud on
Yeah,
my
I got an
end.
update.
Yeah, so did I. For those watching, can you check whether the audio is coming through really loud or not? I think I need to find a better way to do background sounds.
Get your iPhone out, start playing music via that in the background.
Yeah.
Really tinny.
Yeah, Simbachi, that's how I want it. Just, you know, lightly in the background. I've been playing with different ideas to make the stream a bit more enjoyable. But if you have any suggestions for me, man, let me know. Chuck them in chat, whatever, I don't care. Just I want to get to 300 followers, well, by the end of this month would be really awesome. And I'm currently at 281, so it's only 19. It's not that many. I just wish that wasn't so loud for me. Anyhow, I see 4 characters connected. Have a map, everybody. And we can do a quick recap. I've got a roster here. I believe Sophie's now. You there, Sophie? Okay. All good. What are you eating? That's an interesting combination. Turkey sausage patties and Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, well, I'm not like eating them in the same mouthful, though now I'm
What's the
tempted to try
point?
it. Okay, I'll try it after I finish doing this recap. How about that?
Actually,
Wait, is it very dry turkey?
No, it's very juicy turkey
Okay.
sausage patties. Because I made sure that they were covered. They had retained a lot of the juiciness. So basically, last session we were at like the start of this place and we came through. There's a lot of orcs in here doing who knows what with who knows what. Seems like they're up to no good. So we're kind of going through here and wantonly slaughtering them, despite not really communicating with any of them or anything, just because they have treasure in here. Because, you know, we're adventurers and that's what we do. Wholesale slaughter of indigenous people. So
Sounds
yeah,
about
that's
right.
what we're up to. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We were hearing things in here, so we've been sneaking around. Got some loot. I activated a wild magic thingy that someone had kindly donated, and then who was it? Sebastian got a wand because my wild magic surge got a randomized magical item.
It
Could
did.
use a back scratcher.
Yeah, it's a like little sparky wand of like fireworks kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, and I rolled lots of ones on my damage.
Mm-hmm.
Thaumagost got punted in the face. Yeah, that was about what happened, I think.
Cool. Good job. All right. Well, logically, the next area would be down the stairs down into the darkness, leading down to who knows what. You do, however, have this room up here unopened. Whether you want to test your luck in there or not is entirely up to you.
I say we clear this level, friends. There may be more prisoners that need rescuing.
I suppose. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna die of old age unlike the rest of you.
Oh, just out of game for a second. I know we can't talk about it on stream, but Sophie, have you played in that beta of that software?
No, not yet.
What I am going to say,
Is that it has a lot of lagging stuff and it still probably needs
no, none of
some
that.
work?
I'm going to say I can't wait to not have to do masking anymore.
Oh yeah, I bet that's a
I'm
huge
super
change.
excited by that. And anyway, back to the game. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. Back to the game. All right, I will lock the tokens. I'll bring up my combat tracker. I guess I'll roll initiative for everyone, and we're going to start with Sophie. So there is a door in front of you there. It does not appear
Oh, no.
locked.
Excuse me, Sophia will go down here,
Mhm.
here, and then open the door.
Okay, throwing open the door.
I didn't say throwing. I don't want to hit anybody.
There's barrels, crates, and sacks lining the walls of this chamber. Amongst the loot are 4 oversized straw pallets and other simple furnishings, showing that it now serves as a bunk room. There are 4, it calls them bestial humanoids with feral eyes, cleaning their weapons and mending their gear. They spring to their feet and roar in challenge. They are orcs. It's a very descriptive term for orcs they've put there. Anyhow, Sophie, you've opened the door. You can still take an action.
She'll look around and yell, "Surprise!" And she's going to, let's see, she's gonna go with a firebolt, you know, for safety's sake. Let's go with orc number 9.
So your firebolt strikes the orc.
Classic.
Classic Sophie. Oh man, I don't know what to do about that. It's
Gonna have to change my dice color or something, or just stick with spells that let me use a spell modifier on my damage.
Oh dear. Okay, so yes, it hits the orc, who lets out a grunt of surprise, but does not seem terribly injured.
She'll shout like, "Oh, sorry. Just kidding. Come out here." And then she'll run back over here to let everybody else go.
Let me just do this very quickly. Okay. The orc grabs a right. Grabs a javelin and throws it, striking Thormagast, who's blocking the
Warding
doorway.
flare.
Yeah, roll it.
I just rolled attack at disadvantage.
It's a disadvantage, so let me heal you. Bloop. And he can miss you. That's fine. Orc 3 springs to his feet. Great axe in hand. He swings it at you, Thormagast. That connects. Oof. In one mighty blow, Thormagast is brought down. Franz.
He'll get there and mosey on forward and strike.
I imagine him letting out some sort of primal scream while he does this. Oh! Sorry,
That's for striking my man down.
Oh yeah, nice. Very nice. Anything else?
Yeah, better rage.
Okay. Orc number 6 with a javelin throws it at you, Franz. Missing. Marco comes rushing in. Rapier at the ready. He stabs at orc number 3. Missing. Sebastian.
I shall attempt to stab at number 3.
Let's see it. That's a hit. Nice, you've actually slain orc number 3.
And back out.
And running back out. It's like you're dancing as you weave through them.
Like pat Sophie in the back, like you'll kill him next time.
Yep, no problem. Orc 10 rushes forward towards Marco. Great axe in hand. He swings it viciously. Missing. Marco dodges underneath it. Thormagast. A death save if you please.
If you could leave a message after the
It's a success. Sophie. Just moving into the room?
Yeah. She's moving very quickly, but not dashing over to here. And then she's going to give Thormagast her potion.
Okay.
Drink it, Thormagast. Drink like your life depends on it.
like it's a Friday afternoon.
Exactly.
So, Sophie, you rolling that on him?
Oh, right. I should do that, huh?
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, it's not double ones.
That's
It's
true.
almost like I'm a different person.
Alright, so she rushes forward. She forces the potion down Annie's mouth, which wakes him up.
How much time has passed since we were down here, by the way? Or down
I don't
here?
think you guys took a rest. No, because it's round 16.
Okay, so we just went like immediately up,
Yeah.
like a couple rounds worth of time
Yep.
or whatever. Okay, then she still has her shadow blade out. Got it. Just checking because it only lasts a minute.
Yep.
That's 15. And then, okay, I'm unsure if I'm able to use, because I know that usually when you use offhand bonus action attack, that if you don't have your modifiers, then you don't get your damage bonuses. But since it's a magical item slash spell, I'm pretty sure I have to do a standard attack action to use it. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Actually, we should look into that in a little bit. Orc 9 bringing his great axe to bear swings at Marco as well. Wow. Just wow. Your original opponent receives an action point. Marco parries and immediately thrusts forward with the rapier. Missing as well. Franz. 3 orcs remain.
I'm going to get there and throw an axe
Okay.
at Orc 10.
Yeah, okay. It hits. Any movement?
And no, and doing so, a couple of ancestral protectors pop out.
Great. Do you need tokens for them?
Not really. It's just if they get there and attack any, like that one attacks anyone but me, they take disadvantage.
How many ancestors does it bring out?
I don't think it actually says.
No?
It just says spectral warriors appear when you enter rage, and while you're raging, the first creature you hit with an attack becomes the target of the warrior. So 2, 3, whatever.
Right.
Which hinders its attacks until the start of your next turn. That target
And there's an effect you can
has
put on him?
disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah, so put the effect on him. That'll do.
I think that's right.
Yes, it is. I can see that. All right, great. And no movement, you said?
And also, there's a resistance to, like, if he gets there and hits Marco, Marco has a resistance.
Right, okay. Just remember that in the event that he does. Because there'll be an effect you'll be able to put on Marco to make that happen, I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And you're not moving?
No, staying there.
Gotcha. Right. Orc 6 throws another javelin. This time it's Sophie. Oh, it misses. It's like clang as it hits the wall beside you, Sophie. Marco, meanwhile, with his rapier in hand, stabs at Orc 10. Oh, this time he hits. And actually kills the orc. Take that, you swine!
Stupid Marco.
Sebastian.
Let's see, I shall move into the room again.
Yep.
Attack. Missing.
That's a miss.
Back out again.
Yep, Thormagast.
No, right. Yep, Thormagast gets a
You're
bonus.
awake. We'll say you're prone at this stage, so you can get up.
Well, he gets groggily to his feet. Takes in the situation. Staying where he is because he's a bit unsteady on his feet. I will try.
You're welcome, Thormagast.
Thank you. And groggily staggering from one foot to the other, he chants a few words and he fires off a sacred flame in the direction of an orc.
Yep. Which fails to save against it. Nice. So with Sacred Flame, let me just have a very quick read. Sacred Flame, where are you? Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see. Okay, so yeah, there's like a candle flame falls down on him, basically. Sophie.
Okay. She's going to run over.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to attack. So she has advantage on this with her.
You don't need to do advantage. You've got Master of Tactics on you.
That's what I was saying. I
Yeah.
get it with that. Or else I would have asked what range was Thormagast's light, which I assume he actually technically doesn't have on. Because he was knocked out. But yeah.
That's fine. We'll just say it's on still. Nice. Now for the one.
The roll that matters.
Oh, that was so much better.
Yeah.
So, hold on a moment.
Oh, she did it on the wrong one.
Yeah,
oh,
let
wait.
me just... Yeah, you did it on the wrong one. I'll heal him. Bloop. Just want to drag that damage onto the correct one. Done. All done.
Thank you. And that'll be the end of her turn.
Yep, great. Orc 9, great axe in hand, swings at Marco, roaring. As he swings, it connects. Marco takes a serious blow. France.
We moved there
Mm-hmm.
and hit number 6.
Go for it. It does indeed connect. It is enough to kill him. Anything else there?
And I'll stay there.
Right, Marco with his rapier. Nat 20s. The orc. Boom, and kills him. With that, he starts tending to his wound and exclaiming how, ow! That really hurt. Alright, what do you guys want to do here?
I'll pray to Lathander and cast healing word on myself.
Yep.
And I'll look around at my friends and see Marco's also slightly injured. So I'll give him my last first level heal.
Okay, yep.
These vile creatures, what were they guarding in here?
Yep, roll
They're
an
nap
investigation
time
check.
space.
Let's see that investigation check. Do it with advantage because I'm sure the others would be helping. Thormagast? Yep, that's enough. Bam. You do find in the room there is an old iron cauldron under one of the beds, and I use the term bed loosely. It's like a vermin-infested pile of crap, basically. And 210 gold coins in there. As well as you find a small pouch on another orc's bedding contains a topaz and 2 onyx stones. The topaz looks to be quite valuable.
Mere baubles, but I suppose we could use them for good.
Yeah, like buying a carriage. Yeah? Then we don't have to walk everywhere.
Yes, quite.
You're gonna donate that to the land, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely. All those in need.
We're in need!
Our need is not great.
What?
I mean, we have all our wants.
No,
We
no,
have-
no, no. What we need is to be able to serve Lathander better, right? Because if we had a carriage, if we come across someone who's like really sickly or injured or whatever, we can give them a comfortable trip to a doctor.
Yes, or to a church to Lathander where they might be cared for. Yes, I see your point.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they've perhaps had any secret doors in here?
You didn't find any while you were searching.
Well then, shall we return to the dark, foreboding stairs?
It looked comfortable to me. I'll go first,
Sounds
and
like a
she'll
plan.
just take off. DM, is there any way? Does the other way, is that the stairs right here, the opposite way down the hallway, or which?
No. There.
What's this?
That is where you came into this dungeon from.
Oh, you're right. I forgot we ran into a huge circle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's 2 maps that were originally one, and for the sake of making it easy to play, they split it, which works quite well. Right, so everyone wants to go down the stairs then?
Yep.
Yes.
With my 120-foot dark vision, do I see anything all the way down?
Bear with me. While I go, surprise giant map.
That looks like a small map.
It's not. I assure you it's not.
I mean, what popped up was very small. Is
Yeah.
what I meant.
That's because I shrunk it before sharing it. I assure you it's bloody huge. Alright, something's going on here. I just moved your characters onto this map and all I can see are the icons rather than the players. That's really bizarre.
I can see us.
No, I can. You know how you get those little icons in the corners that indicate when you've got bonuses and whatnot?
Oh, those ones.
Yeah,
yes.
they're taking up the full portrait. Give me a second. Nope, same thing.
It's because you isn't the size of the map shrunk so that the pixel width for the actual tokens is actually shrunk to
Possibly.
scale to this, and then the icons
No,
don't.
even when I zoom
scale
out, it's still doing the same thing.
No. I mean, it's not about whether you're zooming or not, right? Because it's the scaling of the map grid line thing. That's
Possibly.
what the token, the
Let me just check
icon
my
things are scaled to, I
settings.
think.
Yep, give me a second. Combat for the GM. Where is it? No, that's not it. Yeah. Tokens. Alright, well that helped it a little bit. Right. That's better for me. Anyway, that works. Alright, let's get back into this. So, yeah, you can just see the stairs go down quite some way. And what I'll do is I'll try and put these in stacking order of how it is in the combat tracker. Followed by Sebastian, followed by Thormagast. Right. So as you descend these stairs, you come out into a narrow tunnel and you come across what appears to be a subterranean stream. So the stairway twists and turns a long way downward, right? And the floor has been cut into hundreds of shallow steps, but the walls and ceiling are still natural rock. About 60 feet down, there's a rushing stream spilling from a narrow crack to the south and crosses the stairway, disappearing into a narrow winding tunnel to the north.
This would be quite pleasant if not for all the orcs. I've always enjoyed a little spelunky.
Mm-hmm.
First,
Yes.
what if it was a French stream?
If it was a what, sorry?
A French stream.
A French stream? What do you mean?
Well, you said it was a Russian stream.
Rushing stream.
It's a joke.
Yes, I got it. He was making fun of my pronunciation.
Does it go further in my line of sight? Like straight down?
Yes, sorry, bear with me.
And Krager wants to know why you guys offed me on the list. The stream chalkboard.
Hold on, let me have a look. Is her name not showing? No, it's not. Hold on. It's the problem with the Discord stream overlay. It's a complete pain in the butt, and I will fix it right now. We're all about to disappear. And hopefully we're all about to reappear. There we go.
Nice.
I literally have to cut the link out because it's a web link, right? I have to cut the link out and say, okay, now there's no link, which gets rid of us all. And then open it up again and repaste the link, which refreshes it. It's a bloody nightmare.
Ah.
Yeah. And it works and it doesn't work, then it works and it doesn't work. Anyhow, so yes, you can see a little bit further. Now, hold on a moment. Right, so the water's moving really quite fast, Sophie, but it's only a couple feet across. Like, you'd be able to jump over it with zero effort, okay?
She wants to carefully look both ways before crossing the stream.
Yeah, okay, so to the right of you, which is down here, it's really quite narrow. It's like basically the water's almost coming out of a hole that starts sort of down near the ground and then into a river as the water flows that way. It seems to be fairly shallow and moving quite fast.
All right. She's gonna whisper shout back up and say, "Watch your feet," and then hop over.
So she hops over it, no problem.
Does she hear anything?
Make a perception check for me, please, in the dice tower.
Actually, she'll walk like to here first, so that she has a bit more distance from the water, so she'll be actually
Yep.
able. Actually,
You can hear what sounds like a buzzing noise, kind of like mosquitoes. And she has a really
does it
long vision, doesn't she?
yeah, she does. 120 feet. Just sorcerer things.
Yep. Hold on a minute. I'm just using that as a guide. Right, so
Sound similar to the sound they heard with those. What were they?
Sturges?
Sturgeons or whatever.
Sturges.
Mhm.
Yep. So you can hear like that buzzing, but it's hard to tell where it's coming from because of the sound of the rapid water flowing behind you.
Yeah, she's just gonna assume it's ahead of her, but she's just wondering. I'm wondering if the sound is similar to the sound of sturgeon.
It's hard to tell.
All right. She'll just stay here and she'll motion them to be careful as they get over here.
Okay. If I could type properly, good grief. Turns out I need to change that link in the CloudBot as well while I'm at it. Franz, you're up. What are you doing there, Franz?
Oh, I've got that big thing over me.
Hey, thank you for the bits, Krieger. Sorry, what's Franz doing?
Moving forward.
Jumping over the water as well. Yep.
Yep.
Got it. Anything else?
And that will be it.
Great. Next will be Marco, who will also just keep pace. And Sebastian. Hello, Sebastian. Elder. We might have lost Elder. We'll give him a moment. Right, for everyone watching, that new link is the one to spend your stream coins. It got changed, I didn't get notified. Sebastian! Ring his bell several times. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, well, while we wait for Sebastian, we've got 13 viewers tonight, which is not bad. If anyone has any questions, chuck them in chat. I'm happy to answer them. And if you're interested... Oh, he's back. I just started on a monologue. Welcome back.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Alright, so...
You've
just
got this new
moving
map?
down Yep.
Yep.
Moving down the cavern.
Just keeping up with the others.
Yep.
Okay, not a problem. Thormagast.
I will follow up. I better get my light cantrip back up.
Yes.
So let's see. I'll cast light on my little morning glory wristlet again, or bracelet.
Yep.
That's better. And let's see. Let us catch up with everybody. I make a little pun to myself. As normally, gentlemen don't cross streams, but in this case, I'll make an exception.
That took me a second. Okay, we're back to Sophie. So to the right of you, Sophie, there's a bit of a cliff, basically. And it reads, the descending fissure opens up abruptly into a very high cavern. Its ceiling is easily 40 feet or more overhead. The stairway continues to wind down along a ledge that follows the north wall of the chamber. And you can see down there that there's a fast-moving stream about 5 feet wide running across the floor of the chamber. It looks like it's flowing from the north to the south and disappears under a low stone overhang to the south. And larger passageways exit to the southeast and northeast. So...
And is there anything on the ceiling?
Make another perception check for me. Nah, it looks clear.
Out of curiosity, would it even be possible for me to not see if something's on the ceiling if I have complete view, like it's in my clear range of view as if it was bright light in here?
Yeah, but I think of it like animals being camouflaged. Even though you can see, if something's blending into its surroundings, think like a moth on a tree. Does that make sense?
Burn the whole place down is
Yeah.
what I'm hearing. Okay.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, they'd still
Yeah.
be able to hide. If they were moving and
She'll go
flying
to here?
around or something, then absolutely you would be able to see them.
Well, I assumed they were since you said I heard the
You did hear buzzing,
fluttering.
yes. But where you were,
Buzzing, yeah.
you could not see.
But I moved forward to standing. I didn't move after I rolled my perception check.
Okay, bear with me. And I'll accommodate that. Where is he? There he is, yeah. So you see one of these sturges fly around near the ceiling, and it then grabs onto the ceiling and becomes incredibly difficult to see.
But I did see where it landed, correct?
Yes, you can still see it.
Okay, I'm gonna firebolt it.
Which hits. Wow, holy crap. It wasn't a 1. Again.
Shocking.
Yep, so the firebolt strikes the sturge, which lets out a flutter and bzz, 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 as it falls to the ground, fluttering about for a moment and then stopping. The death throw is seemingly over.
It's because I changed my dye color.
Probably.
I changed it from purple to pink. Alright.
I've been sticking with yellow for a while now. It's just working for me.
Alright, that's the end of her turn.
Okay, great. Franz.
Seeing the flash of light, I'll just move forward.
Yep. So there's also light coming from Thormagast behind you as well.
To there.
Yep. Anything else?
That's it.
Great. Okay, the buzzing sort of stops when that one falls, but you then hear it start up again as another sturge starts flapping its wings and makes its way straight towards you. Buzz, 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 down it comes and it tries to bite you, Sophie. But it misses. It's flapping in the air and buzzing around and it moves around you and is very shortly joined by another one. Bzzz. Which does bite you. Ouch. So this Sturge has basically now attached itself to you. And it is drinking your blood. Marco comes down, sees the Sturges surrounding Sophie with his rapier. He slashes at the first one. Nat 20. And he basically skewers it like a shish kebab. Then flicks his rapier and throws the body down over the edge of the cliff. Sebastian.
Okay, I shall attempt to run up to it.
Yep. Good hit.
Alright,
And you kill it. It is no longer draining Sophie's blood.
Gonna give Sophie the thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Returns up.
As another one, it's like there's like an endless supply of these things just buzzing down as it rushes towards you, Sebastian. Oof. And it latches on. Thormagast. You can hear them crying out with the Sturges. Simbachi, let me know if that fixes it. I just changed the setting.
I will follow up. How far can I get? Can I get to behind?
Well, 30 feet.
about there.
So, yeah, sorry. You do it. Damn it. You do it. You do it. Yeah, Simbachi, let
there.
me know if... Yep. Let me know if that fixes it. It was a setting I changed. So, you'll actually be about there,
And
but yep.
sure, and I'll try and cast her. I'll go, Lathander, burn this feral little mite. And I'll Sacred Flame.
And it fails to save versus it. Nice, maximum damage. Oof, so the bright glow engulfs the Sturge and burns it. And Sebastian, you know, out of habit, moves his hand away like he's about to have his hand in a flame. Okay, now
Nice.
Sophie with her ridiculous vision.
Hey man, I sold my soul square and fair for this.
120 feet, you say?
Yep. She wants to move alongside the river, but not into the river.
Okay, yep, so she's beside the river. Sorry, I'm just going to move you for a second so I can adjust the view. And again, seriously can't wait till I don't have to do this anymore. Phew. How's that looking on the stream? Yeah, so far so good. Great.
Do I see anything?
I'm getting to that. Getting to that, getting to that. Alright, that's a bit weird. Sorry, just making these things happen. Okay. You actually do. You see what looks like some sort of, for lack of a better word, lizard person, only a bit more frog-like. Moving around over there, up to the northeast.
We don't like that, Cam. We prefer mammal challenged.
All right. Could she try seeing if she can identify it?
Yes, get her to make an intelligence check. She can do this one publicly.
Which kind of intelligence check? Like investigation or arcana or
Just a regular one. Just see if
nature?
she, nature actually would be good.
Okay, smokes. Wait.
That would have been because you had the Master of Tactics. 13.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Yeah, so you do recognize that the creature is a troglodyte.
Okay, she's gonna turn back and whisper, "Troglodyte ahead!" And that's gonna be the end of her turn. Yeah, I don't want to risk going too far ahead.
Yep.
Do you think she means a giant lizard man or somebody who isn't very well read?
The troglodyte shuffles out of your view. Franz.
Just moving forward, not going too far out of the light area.
Okay, yep.
And that's all I can do.
Marco, with the grace of an acrobat, moving forward, keeping up with Sophie. Sebastian.
Alright, do I know what a troglodyte is? Like, history or inside, whoever it is?
No, you'll know what they are. That's fine.
I'll move up. Maybe I should try to maintain stealth. Yes, I shall attempt to be stealthy in my movement.
Yep. Noted. So you move forward. You don't have dark vision, do you?
No.
No. So you've only got the light coming from Thormagast, and it's very, like, you're right at the edge of it. Where I've just made that 60 mark from Thormagast, that's the edge of what you can see. It's dark and shadowy from there.
Yeah, already.
So you can't see in there. No. Okay. Thormagast.
As he goes down the steps, gets up there, you hear him sort of humming an old Lathander tune under breath you might have heard before. Went down to the river. Sounds a little Springsteeny. Looks around for tracks and things. Is there anything, signs of life down here? And he's using his wrist bracelet light.
Yeah, roll a investigation. you can't make out any like clear tracks. You do see the odd sort of footprint in the mud next to the creek. And if you had to take a guess, you would guess that the footprints were headed upstream.
Tracks leading that way, I think.
Sophie. So I'm just going to reveal a little bit more map to the north. And also, I want you to remember that where the stream goes through under here,
It goes wraps around.
I'll put it in chat. So fast moving stream about 5 feet wide runs across the floor of the chamber from the north and disappears under a low stone overhang to the south. And larger passageways exit east. So if you so wanted, you could climb under that. Just so you have all your options there.
Okay, she'll hop over the water.
Thank you for following Not a Fake account. So she jumps over the water, yes?
Yeah. And then she'll carefully make her way here quietly as possible.
Roll a stealth check in the dice tower, please. Yep. Now, Sophie with her insane vision. Let me just make this happen. Thank you.
Your Highness.
She's learning.
She is. If she heard you say that, though, I'm sure she'd yell at you.
I know she would.
Okay, so yeah, Sophie, you can see that troglodyte as it's sort of pottering around over there.
Does she hear anything else over here?
No, but you can smell the troglodyte. They do smell really quite bad.
Yeah, she's mostly just trying to determine if there's more than one. So she's gonna decide to do a pull. Like if this was an MMO, right now she is pulling aggro to help kite it to her melee speed
Companions.
and range challenged companions. Yeah.
Right.
This time she's gonna go with Frostbite.
Yep. And it fails to save.
Classic 1 damage to start off the fight.
Oh, the bickies, thank you. Yeah, nice. Minimum damage. Alright.
Your turn.
So it lets out a bit of a surprised yip as it is struck by it, and it turns around looking for the source of its pain, and it does see you. And you see it sort of run forward, but then you lose sight of it. Okay, Franz.
Just moving up a bit. To there, and that's it. I'll stand ready.
Okay. Marco not wanting to feel left out, as always. Keeping up with Sophie. And Marco. Ends his turn. Sebastian.
Move to that corner.
Yep. Now, again, the light coming from Thormagast only reaches 60 feet, right?
Yep, keep in that mind.
Yep.
And so like, you got this, Volo.
I'll get you to roll a perception. Sorry, Sebastian. Nah, you don't see anything. Thormagast.
So when you say the footprints went upstream, you mean to the north?
Mm-hmm. That way.
And the water looks shallow?
It is quite shallow, but it's moving quite fast.
So what, up to my knees or?
Pretty much.
Does the bottom look sandy or slimy?
Bit of both.
5 feet that way and look upstream or downstream, basically.
Well, that's upstream.
Yeah, upstream rather.
Yeah, yep.
Can't see anything.
You can't see anything. I'll get you to make a perception check in the dice tower, though. Ooh, nice. So you looking around and paying attention to your surroundings, you can smell something smells rather rancid. It's not close, whatever it is, but you're getting whiffs of something that smells really bad. At the same time, you hear the odd little buzz coming from the north. It's very hard to make out where that's coming from because of the sound of the water as it's traveling down the stream.
Does it sound like Sturges?
You can't tell, but you think it probably is.
Something dead up there, guys, and it smells like Sturges. Well, I guess we should avoid it for now. And I'll catch up to the others.
Yep. As you get closer, you notice that the smell is a bit stronger over this way. So you're letting in a whole heap of light, right?
Yep.
They can reach 60 feet. Sorry, don't mind me moving that. It's just me trying to draw light, you know, where you could see. Seriously, when you guys see how that works in that other software I'm not allowed to talk about, you're going to go, that's amazing. Sophie.
So, okay, she's going to.
Hold on, one more thing I need to do. Sorry.
Okay.
She has basically line of sight up here as well. And she can see basically what looks like a cage gate, and behind it is a brown bear.
Oh my gosh, you guys, they have a bear down here. We should let it out on our way out. We should so let it out on our way out. Be great. The perfect prank. And then she's gonna sneak this way.
Waiting for it.
Waiting for what?
Your movement.
I did put it down.
I'm not saying it.
Oh wait, no, I did Thomagast, my bad. Should go to here.
Yep. And she's like peeking around the corner. Alright, now for the sake of me just saving myself a bit of time there, I'm basically just going to reveal this whole cavern to Sophie. Right, and you poke your head around the corner and realize you are face to face with a troglodyte.
All right. She will immediately cast Frostbite on it.
Mm-hmm. It saves against it.
And then with her bonus action, she's going to stab it with her dagger.
Okay. Which hits?
Okay.
She was doing that
darn
as an
it.
offhand,
Sorry.
wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
So no modifier.
Yep, that's fine. Mm-hmm. That roll was 3 times better than your average.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and that's the end of her turn.
Okay.
She's like, I caught him, guys. I caught him.
Yep. Now, first things first. The troglodyte bites at you. Yum. And it hits.
Sophie will let out a small scream. Like, she starts screaming, but she's trying, like, to hold it back. So she's mostly, like, biting it down, like...
Yep. And then with its nasty claws, it reaches out and tries to scratch you. Not once, but twice. And both sets of claws miss. The bear shambles off into its cave. Franz.
Moving forward,
Yep.
I'll take dodge action.
Okay, yep. Marco, hearing Sophie cry out, heroically runs forward, turns and gets a whiff of the troglodyte and does not like that. It's very sensitive to his noble nose. He thrusts his rapier at it, which hits. Oof, he actually kills it. I'll save you, Sophie, he cries as he kills it. Sebastian.
I shall rush in to assist Marco.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you killed it already. Well done, Marco.
Mm-hmm.
You truly are the heart and soul of this team.
Yep. So you're just running forward?
Yep. As I don't see anything else, do I?
No.
All right.
Thormagast.
I seem to have missed all the excitement. I move up to there
Mm-hmm.
and with my light scan around.
Yep, so roll your perception in the dice tower, please. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, despite your light, you don't see anything else. Any questions? Anything?
Can I discern what the purpose of this chamber is? Does it look like a living area or anything?
I'll read out the description for it. It says several passages branch away from this large, high-ceiling cavern. To the north, a carved, square-mouthed tunnel shows that someone has been at work in these caves. A gate of rough-hewn timber blocks a small passage to the northeast. 3 other passageways wind off toward the south. A heavy animal smell lingers in the air.
So the square passage is that little bulby area to the north, is it?
That's how I'm reading that, although it's weird that it's then bulby. I don't know.
Well, if it's carved in that direction, I'll go have a look there. But I'm out of movement, I think.
You can dash.
No, I'll wait.
Okay. Sophie, you've been bitten by a troglodyte, and it's smelly.
She'll wince as she wipes herself off a little bit, and she'll go to here and see if she hears any.
Okay, roll that perception for me. You can hear the bear sort of growling and making noise in its cave. And behind Thormagast, you catch a glimpse of something just for a split second, but it's gone. You can't make out what it was. Maybe it was just the light shining from his bracelet.
My aura of godliness.
Is that it from Sophie?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, great.
Oh wait, and she's gonna take the dodge action. How about that? That's what she's gonna do.
Okay, yep, Franz.
Just moving forward to 30
Yep.
and take dodge.
Okay. Marco moves to the center of the room as well. Let's add a low whistle. Not a bad cave. There's bound to be loot. Sebastian. Now, Sebastian, hold on a moment. Yep, that's fine. It still smells really bad. The smell of the troglodytes is just terrible.
Let's see. I'll try to move away from the chocolate, I guess.
Yep.
Maybe just look around the cave.
Yep. As you move towards that, you can smell the bear. It's not very sanitary in there. Thormagast. Is taken by surprise when a troglodyte looks like it just melts out of the wall and bites.
Oh, aliens! I mean, troglodytes!
And with its vicious claws, it's scratching at you. Missing with both of them. Now, before you can do anything, Thormagast, bam, you save against it. You're fine. The smell is almost unbearable. Makes you want to retch, but you manage to hold it in.
Right, I will swing my mace. Full of
Yep.
thunder!
Oh, that's a good solid hit. Nice. Sophie, you hear Thormagast cry out, and you realise what you saw was the slightest amount of movement from the troglodyte as it was pressed up against the rock wall.
Oh shoot! And she'll cast frostbite at it.
Yep. Fails to save. Oof. Good hit.
And she'll keep an eye. Actually, okay, she'll run over here to help. She'll go to wait, no, that's a bad idea. She'll go to here
Okay, yep.
and then hit it with her dagger.
Okay. Which does hit.
Nice. And that's end of her turn.
You guys hear the bear roar as it shuffles around its cave. Franz.
I'm racing in
Yep.
and hit it with Shadow Swipe.
Let's see it. That does connect. Nice. It's enough to actually slay the stinky troglodyte. Now,
Friends, be warned. They conceal themselves against the walls quite easily. And I scan the rest of the walls very intently. Perhaps we have a best chance of sniffing them out rather than seeing them.
the bear lets out a roar as you say that.
I wonder why the bear is offended. Do you suppose we could sate the bear's hunger with lizard flesh? It makes me uncomfortable to feed it, perhaps a sentient creature, but they were evil.
It's not sentient anymore.
Bears like sushi, don't they?
Everyone likes sushi.
Rotten sushi.
Franz, what are you doing? You killed it. That was it, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Great. Marco comes over to make sure the job's done. Is he down, friends? Sebastian?
I'm just gonna keep wandering around, maybe looking around for these, any signs of these hidden frog things.
Roll perception in the dice tower, please. You don't see any, but it's hard to tell because as you see the one laying on the floor in front of you, almost looks like it's part of the ground. The chameleon effect it has on the natural natural camouflage really does work very well. Particularly, it's a low light area. The only light you have is coming from Thormagast, and it moves around as he moves his arms.
Alright.
There's like a banging noise as the gate that's in front of the bear falls open. And you guys witness yet another troglodyte running away after having opened the gate. Thormagast.
I quickly pick up the carcass of the dead troglodyte at my feet
Uh-huh.
and hurl it with all my might towards the gate.
Right, okay, make a strength check for me. Do it publicly.
Yeah.
Yep, you haul it and you throw it, and I reckon you only get it about 15 feet from where you are.
All right. Well, at least it's closer to the bear than we are.
I'm just going to put it a token there. I'm going to make the token be upside down so you know it's dead. That's the body you just threw. Like, when you think about it, imagine throwing a body 15 feet. That'd be
Yeah, it's a fairly
be
good effort.
challenging. Yeah. I was
I
hoping you'd
suppose
get a 20, actually. I really
It'll hit
was.
the ground and it'll roll for a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll run down that way to keep an eye on this troglodyte.
Yep. Now, you've got light, so... there's a bit more passageway for you. Okay, there you go. Anything else from Thormagast?
No.
Nope. Okie dokie. Sophie.
Sophie will move to here.
Yes?
Check to see if any more troglodytes are butt hugging the walls.
Roll perception for me. Not that you can see.
And then she's going to frostbite this guy. Guy
Yep.
or girl.
Whatever. Ooh, he fails to save versus that. It doesn't
And
look like it
that'll
really hurt
be
him
it.
much. Yep. The bear lets out a roar and comes running out towards you there, towards Marco. Now the bear tries to bite Marco. Ooh. But it fails spectacularly. Marco gets an action point, and his reaction is with the rapier. He stabs at the brown bear, which hits. Oh, for maximum damage. The bear then uses its claws to try and smash Marco, and it does connect, wounding him quite severely. Franz, this bear is, having to go at Marco.
Well, don't move me yet.
Oh, sorry. Tell me when you finished. You gotta be descriptive. Tell me these things.
I'm going straight to there.
Right, so you're rushing past
I
the
passed
brown
him
bear.
there. Yep.
Yep, which swipes a claw at you on your way past. When it rains, it pours. Get it? Pause? Uh-huh. Huh?
Nice.
Oh, and as you go past, the bear just reaches out and gives you a love tap and just knocks you out. Marco immediately with the rapier, once more lunging at the bear. However, he misses. Sebastian.
I'm going to try to stab at the bear.
Yeah, that connects. The bear roars in anger as you stab it with the Cinquedea. Not bad. And retreating out of the way.
Shouting to is it Marco? Do you have it? No. Shouting to Marco, you save us, Marco. You're only hope.
Yep, fair enough. This troglodyte disappears up here, where it can't be seen at the moment. Thormagast. You hear the sounds of battle above you as the bear is engaged.
All right, seeing my friends in peril, I move to there, and I will cast Toll the Dead on the bear.
Toll the Dead, which fails to save against it, and it is damaged, so use the bigger die.
Oh, boom!
Gong for 2 damage. I thought it was going to land on that 12. I really did. Sophie.
I think that was more, you know, them little bells you ring when you're
Yeah,
on
more like
service.
a tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
Let's see. Okay, Sophie's going to go responsible choice here and frostbite at first.
Mm-hmm. It fails to save. Nice. The ray of cold just destroys this bear as it collapses.
Someone get him up, get him up, get him up. And she shoves Franz's body a little
Mm-hmm.
because she doesn't have any more potions left.
Okay. Death saving throw, please, Franz.
Shit, I did it twice.
Um,
So the first one was a success.
yeah, that's fine. Just untick the fail.
Yep.
Great. Marco, meanwhile, looks at you and gets down his hands and knees trying to stop the bleeding. Sebastian, Franz is dying.
Let's see. Can I do anything at all?
Medicine check? That's a pass. Yep. So I'll say that you've actually managed to stabilize him at this stage. He's still unconscious, but he's no longer bleeding out. Thormagast.
Let's see. I quickly check through my pack to see if there's anything I can help Franz with.
Yep. And yes, I also want to know the real Scythor. What is S? Oh, right. I think it's because of her beautiful, higher pitched voice.
I don't get it. Useless as
When you use
mean,
when you
like-
speak the letter S, like in words, that S it comes through a little bit. Like your microphone isn't able to pick up the correct frequency.
I understand.
That's okay. All right, Thormagast, how'd you go?
Yeah, no, I don't have any potions that could help him. Medicine check's been done. He's been stabilized. I'll come back and speak to the others. My friends, we may need to rest. Perhaps beyond that cage might be a place we can barricade ourselves.
Marco nods in agreement and wanders off to go and check the cave.
I'll pick up Franz and start moving that way.
Yeah, I'll unlock tokens and I will reveal what's in the cave. Dun 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 dun. So the bear cave is smelly. The bear does what a bear does in there. There's the remains of animals that have been fed to the bear. So are you guys taking a rest in there?
Does the gate look to be the only way in and out?
Yes.
And can the gate be locked from our side somehow?
Well, the gate was opened and fell down, so you would have to like tie it up. But yes.
All right, I guess we'll do that.
Does everyone else agree you're going to have a rest in there?
Yeah, we know. The only problem is, guys, we know that troglodyte ran away, so he may come back with friends. We might do well to pull all the way back.
I mean, why don't we just have Sebastian make a trap in the doorway using all of these bones and bodies?
Can I make a scarecrow?
Well, usually
A scare troglodyte.
Scare bear.
for making traps, you would basically do your Thieves' Kit roll, and that sets the DC for the trap you do, as long as the DM determines that you have enough materials to properly be able to
I would say he'd be
throw
able to rig
something
something
together.
up if he wanted to, yeah.
I make whatever that that number equals to.
Oh, let me have a look here. Some of these crazy ones. Alright, give me a second while I just have a quick look here. Alright, I reckon you would be able to make a very rudimentary bear trap.
I just find a bear trap in rubble and like, haha, I made a bear trap.
I'll put that there.
But, friends, the bear is dead. The bear.
Yeah, no, like the claws, you know, like a rabbit trap, but a little bit bigger. I thought that too for a split second when I first read it. The bear is a trap. It's the Trojan bear.
He's just got there and wedged the mouth open, and when they get near it, snap shut.
Mm. Alright, if everyone wants to move their tokens in there, that
We
will
shall
be
try
fine.
and rest.
So you've set up a trap, and are you barricading the wall at all?
Yeah, we'll try and reinforce that gate as best we can, I guess.
Okay. So you guys managed to do that, and there's no encounter or roll percentage. So you guys managed to have a long rest. Now it smells bad in here, right? But you are able to rest without anything. So I thought this particular dungeon is from Tales from the Yawning Portal. Sorry, I had to think about that. And it's just a filler while I work on updating another module for the group to continue with. Right, so yeah, you guys have rested. The trap hasn't been set off. Everyone's healed. There's a long rest. If anyone has effects
Sophie
on
will
them,
inspiring leader them again
yeah, go for it.
and put on her mage armor.
Actually, I should also go effects. Clear expiring effects. That's a cool feature. I only found out about that the other day. Okay, so You guys have rested. I'll roll initiatives. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Let's hear it. Or do you just want to have a quick 5-minute break?
I am Izzy.
I'm going to call, let's say a 3-minute break, actually. I'm only going to get a drink and annoy the hell out of my wife. And we'll be back in 3-ish minutes. Okay. Won't be too long. Right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I had to annoy the missus. Okay. Well, we'll...
All right, we're ready to go. So I move back to the gate, listen intently, make sure nothing's out there waiting for us,
Mhm.
and then I'll lift the. If I'm satisfied, I'll lift the gate and secure it. So we're ready to proceed heroically.
Okay, give me just one moment. While I just fix that link. Save. That's now fixed. That annoys me that Streamlabs changed the bloody URL and didn't tell me. Or maybe they did tell me and I didn't check my emails. I don't know. Either way, I'm irritated. So yeah, you dismantled. Are you destroying the trap as well, or just letting the gate down?
I'm just letting the gate down. I don't know if Franz wants to collect the trap and bring it with us.
No, I'm good.
No, not Franz.
Oh, sorry, Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Well, can I deactivate the trap?
Yes, quite easily. You built it. You know how it works.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, I will put one into your backpack, but it's just going to be called a hunting trap. Should be added.
Yeah, move away now.
Yay, so everyone's awake, everyone's healthy. Right, you guys have a few options here. So the caves...
Can I actually move at this point?
Yeah, why?
104, my maximum is 90.
What?
My carry weight.
Oh, right. Hold on a minute. Well, you'd have to get rid of something.
I think I'll toss the hunting trap to someone else if they want it.
It's the sort of thing that you think you'd be able to build again relatively easily.
I'll just toss it aside then.
I'll delete it for you. Go on.
Dear Lord, 25 pounds.
Yeah, they don't have. It's a pest. Don't worry. And as for Real Scythor, yeah, jump on Discord. We'll have a chat after the game. It's not a problem at all. All right, so I'll roll initiatives and Sophie. All right, anyway, as I was saying, you guys can either go down that way and explore. There's the option to go upriver. There's down here or under here. Lots of options available to you. So you guys need to decide where you're going to go, what you're going to do. Is everyone actually here?
Yes, yes.
In a theoretical sense, yes.
No, I meant back from the break. Because 2 people haven't ticked it. Alright, everyone is here. Everyone's ticked the box. Okay, so where are you going to go? You guys need to discuss this.
That lizard creature went up that small corridor. Perhaps we should proceed after where it went.
What do you think, Marco?
Yes, I obviously put my light
Sorry.
back on.
Yeah, put your light cantrip back on. Marco shakes his head. He's not sure what to do regarding it.
And I'll go down to that narrow corridor there where we saw the troglodyte run to.
Yep. And roll a perception check in the dice tower, please. And do it with advantage. Because you're specifically looking for him. Either he's moved on, or he's hidden so well that you just can't find him. Alright, I'll lock tokens at this stage. Sorry, I'll get everyone out here first. Assume you guys are all in like a huddle, and I will lock the tokens. I'll remove that dead body. Where are you going? What are you doing? Sophie, it's your turn. Sophie's AFK. We'll jump down to Thormagast. What are you going to do?
So I'm confident nothing's down that corridor.
Yes. That one, yes.
All right, I'll proceed to there and look.
Great. Leaving your friends in the shadowy darkness behind you.
The light of Lathander has abandoned us.
Evidently. What the hell is going on here? Right, that's going to look stupid, so I apologise. I'll fix that. Seriously, can't wait till I don't have to do that anymore, I tell you. The cavern continues down. It looks like it joins on with the cavern on the left. There goes my neighbour. Anything else from Thormagast, or is that it?
That will do me for now.
Great. Franz.
Keeping up with the light.
Keeping up with the light? Not a problem. Sebastian.
Going against bad judgment and going towards the light.
Yep, not a problem. I'll say Marco has kept pace as well. Sophie kept pace, so now you can go, Sophie. The ceiling has come down a bit. This is more of a normal sized cave, whatever a normal sized cave might be. From there, it looks like this cave takes a turn to the south.
Just trying to get me to go first so I get shot in the face. That's what this feels like. No, I'm just kidding. She's gonna walk here and check both ways.
Yep. So looking back and looking down there, there's a bit of stone jutting out that she can't see past.
Okay, and does she hear anything?
Roll perception for me. Not a thing. Everything's eerily quiet.
When in doubt, dodge it out.
Okay. Marco keeping up behind Sophie, not wanting to let her out of his sight.
Fuck off, Marco.
Stealth roll failed. Thormagast.
I will. Let's see. Let's go this side and have a look down there while keeping Sophie kind of visible on my left in the distance there.
Activating no clip. Thormagast travels through the walls. Revealing what looks like a whole heap of fungus. You can see that there's a trickle of water like on the walls in this cave, and there's a whole heap of little fungus, weird puffballs and tall caps and patches of fuzzy mold in a variety of colors. There's like a gold brown carpet of mold. You can see it sort of there. It doesn't look bad. It's just mold and fungus and whatnot.
There's a chamber up here that looks full of fungus. I'll shine my light around, see if anything glints or reflects back.
Not from where you are, no.
Alright, that'll do me.
Okay. Franz keeping up.
Just staying with the light.
Yep, got it.
Otherwise, I
Sebastian.
can't see anything.
You could light a torch.
Yeah, that means I've got to drop the shield.
I'll keep
Or you
up.
could put your weapon away.
No.
Yep. Sorry, Sophie. Got a bit aggressive there, pressing next turn.
I am the moth to the lightest flame.
Mm.
It's okay. What are we looking at, guys? I can't
Look, there
move
you
that
go.
Oh wait, that's the wrong person.
That's alright.
Thanks.
You're good. So you enter and you can see it's full of fungus and
Yoo-hoo! Any treasure in here?
the echo isn't too bad in this room. Most of it must be absorbed by the fungus. But
Okay, go ahead.
that's alright. You can see what looks like a decomposing body right there.
Okay. She'll put her hands up to the side of her ears and make a really big show of listening carefully and then say behind her,
Yep, not a problem.
"You guys, based on my excellent hearing, I hear death."
Let's see that roll. Seems to be quiet in there.
It's silent as the grave in here. True doom and terror is in there in the form of fungus spores and allergies. And that's the end of her turn.
Awesome. Marco not wanting to be left out. I'll just say he just runs in there that way. It's probably easier. Thormagast.
I'm a little bit cautious of the fungus. Is any of it moving?
No?
All right. I wonder if we should light a torch and see if how it reacts to flame. Better yet, how about I just cast a... Yes, let's do that. I select a piece of the fungus in the distance on the opposite wall, if I can see it.
Yep.
And I cast Sacred Flame on it.
Yep. The flame burns for a moment and the fungus does burn, but it peters out quite fast and nothing else seems to happen. Yet the burning smell of the fungus roasting for a moment and then it's gone.
All right. Well, that being said, I'll move into the room and have a look around.
So as you're walking around, it's a bit squishy as you're walking on the fungus. And out of the corner of your eye, you do catch a glint of metal down here. And it kind of looks like that.
Oh, there is a... Well, I don't know what to describe. It's like a deceased warrior covered in the fungus, I think.
Sounds about right.
Interestingly enough, the weapon he wields appears unblemished.
Indeed. Franz.
I'm just waiting outside, waiting out the front door.
Okay. Franz is not being a fun guy.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Scythor said it on Twitch first.
Okay, do we know what, like, have we ever heard of this sort of fungus? Are we familiar with
No, it's just the person playing it knows what's going on.
He has done this before, so he's letting you guys experience it.
it? Right.
No, the dad jokes are on me, but you reminded me when you wrote fungus. Anyway, continue, Sebastian.
So, can I identify what kind of, like, fungus this is?
Roll a nature check. Yes, you know that they are puffballs, tall caps, and fuzzy mold in a variety of colours.
So,
And down at the skeleton, it's like a golden brown carpet of mold.
these things are generally, what, tending to the poisonous side or non-poisonous side?
Well, you wouldn't want to eat them, but standing near them won't hurt you.
Contact, anything like that.
No, you don't think that they're going to hurt you.
Hmm. And you say the sword is just fine. The picture looks fine.
Hmm.
Uh,
It's described as a surprisingly bright sword gleams in the skeleton's bony grasp.
can I make a lasso? Using rope.
A lasso? Yes, you could. And to answer Alpha Geek, no, this is from Tales of the Yawning Portal. Tales from the Yawning Portal, whatever it is.
Yes, using 50 feet of hempen rope. I'd like to try and make a lasso.
Great, make a dex check for me. You throw it, but it doesn't manage to snatch around the sword. It does, however, hit the skeleton, and the skeleton sort of slides down and falls a little bit. And as it does so, there's like a spores from the mold basically erupt from the disturbance.
Was waiting for that. You're going to kill me somehow, aren't you?
Thank you for the follow. Well, that's what's happened. Anything else that you're doing?
I'll wait till my next turn to try it again.
Okay,
Definitely
Sophie.
not touching it now.
That's 3 follows tonight. That's not bad. Thank you, guys.
Sophie's going to look at everybody. She's like, well, I have really bad seasonal allergies.
Mhm.
So I'm going to stand right here and wait for you guys to finish playing.
Okay. Marco comes in with a bounce on his step as he treads on the fungus. Sort of a childlike grin on his face as he sort of jumps a little bit and makes note of how squishy the ground is, and looks at the spores ahead and says, might take a few minutes for that to settle. Thormagast.
Well, onwards. Onwards, bringing light to the darkness. He moves down, examining things with his light carefully as he goes.
Into the puff of spores.
I'll wait for it to clear momentarily.
Well,
And
it'll
then I'll
take a couple turns.
Oh, in that case,
Just wanted to clarify, make sure you weren't just,
I was hoping it would only be like a momentary puff.
No, it's sort of, it's in the air. It's still moving around. It will settle. I just didn't want a repeat
sure.
of what happened in Sunday's game a few months ago that Jeebus did. I didn't want a repeat of that.
In that case,
What?
I'll just wait patiently and try and see what I can see of that skeleton from here.
Yeah, so from there, as you shuffle forward a little bit and look, the skeleton has moved a little bit. You also notice that it's wearing a helm that is also glinting, not as brightly as the sword, but certainly looks like it could be valuable as well.
I point that out to my friends and wait for the dust to settle. Do you think flame would help clear this stuff out?
Marco shakes his head. He doesn't know. Franz?
I'll come on a little bit further and just wait there.
So you can still see the light. Yep.
Yep.
Sebastian.
Just watching our back.
Okay, I'm gonna try again this
Yep. I'll just move you
time.
forward a little bit.
Taking a bit of a cowboy stance, wide legs and everything like that. That's overhead.
Yep. So he's soiling around. Oh!
A curt yeehaw, you said.
You manage to snag the skeleton and start dragging it towards you. The skeleton is holding on to the sword and is still wearing the cap. The helm. You drag it out of the spores, and in its grasp, if you check the party sheet, those. So the steel helmet looks like it's very fine and is chased with silver. The sword, well,
I have no need for the steel helmet. Got a perfectly good helm right now. I chuck the steel helmet away.
you're literally chucking it.
To one side, like I don't need this.
Okay, right. And for those watching,
Anyone else wants it?
yeah, for those watching who aren't familiar with Sebastian's character, he is wearing a silly yet fancy hat that looks like this. And yes, it's quite an interesting hat. Anyhow, so there is a sword and the steel helm in there.
Like I can't use long swords, can I?
You might not be proficient with them, but anyone
It's
could
not,
use it.
not a finesse weapon.
No, it's not a finesse weapon.
Yeah, I'll just like maybe look to certain barbarian and cleric,
Mm-hmm.
motioning to them with the hilt.
I pick up the helm and look inside it and look for any inscriptions and things.
The helm, sorry, bear with me, doesn't seem to have any, but the, sorry, bear with me. The longsword appears to have runes on it. Does anyone speak Dwarven?
Yes.
Yep. So you recognize that it has like a smith mark, basically this rune, and you don't recognize what or who it's for, but you recognize that it is a very excellently made weapon.
Friends, this is a fine dwarven blade. It's very unusual to find dwarves with long swords, but never mind, it's still expertly crafted.
Is that racial profiling?
Yes, I apologize. It's quite presumptuous to me. We in the church have a habit of doing that. We're trying to reform. Who would make use of this fine weapon? I, as you know, favor weapons of the church, not blades like this.
Saying it's not good enough for you.
Lathander does not smile upon those who slash around and so wantonly destroy and cut and sever. He much prefers the crushing thwack of a mace.
Just out of game for a second, Thormagast. Are you aware that clerics are no longer restricted to maces and hammers in 5th edition?
Right. But on my abilities, I'm only have simple weapons as my...
Oh yeah, that's fine. Just did you know that?
Yeah, but I need to get the proficiency, don't I?
To use it to its full potential, yes. Anyone could pick up a sword and swing it or poke with it, right? But without proficiency, you won't get the bonuses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just think the others might be best off with it. That's all.
Yeah, that's fine. Look, whoever wants it. Look, and so also someone take the onyx and the topaz, please. Otherwise,
Arms
I'm
for
gonna
the poor.
delete them.
I'll put them in. I'll put them in my collection chest.
You literally have an arms box. Like, if I remember correctly, isn't that an item, or is that from some other?
No, I
game?
literally have an arms box.
Ah, yeah.
okay.
So I take it no one's taken the sword or the helm.
Well, I could place the helmet on if nobody else would like it. It seems if this dwarf, this fine warrior, was wearing it, it must be of good quality.
It's horrible. Doesn't match your outfit at all.
It's Lathander's blessing, and I'll put the helmet on.
Yep, go for it. So it doesn't actually give you any armor bonuses or anything, but it looks very, very good. Like, very well made. And the sword will probably end up going to Franz.
Well, if no one else is going to take it,
Sounds good.
sure.
Okay, where he's going. That was Sebastian's turn. Blah, blah. Next. Sophie.
Could Sophie pick up one of the mushrooms, fungus thingy material?
Yeah, she could reach down and grab a couple of mushrooms, yes.
Okay, she'll take one and put it in her bag.
Yep,
That's
just
it.
make a note of it. Okay, and Marco can't see in the dark by himself, so he'll motion to Thormagast and say, lead on.
Well, in that case, let's return to the corridor we have not explored yet. Let's go around there.
Okay. I'll unlock tokens so you guys can stack them up. Don't everyone move your tokens at once. Sebastian. Alright, that'll do. Locking them, and I'll re-roll initiative. I think is probably the fairest way of doing this. Although it's still just going to be Sophie again. Wow. Alright, so...
Why can't I roll that horror on my damage?
I know, right? So for the sake of just making it a little bit easier, I'm going to reveal a great big chunk of this at once. You moving, Sophie?
Yeah. She goes to here. Does she... Wait, no. That's suboptimal movement right there. To here. Then to... here.
Yep, now from there, I'm just going to do your move. Okay. That'll do. There appears to be a very large area in front of you, Sophie.
Oh, gross.
Hey, Drake
Is that
takes.
more mushrooms?
Sort of. So this great cavern glimmers with a faint phosphorescence. The ceiling is almost 50 feet overhead, and bright flecks and gleaming stone formations are visible in the distance. Patches of strange fungi dot the floor, including a capstalk standing as tall as a human, and glowing puffballs almost a yard wide. So there's light in this room. You can see, or people who don't have dark vision can see.
She'll shudder a little bit and move back 5 feet to let everybody else.
Okay, great. Franz. You can see very faint glow from ahead.
Moving. Yep. Grab the wrong one. Moving forward.
Yeah, now to save a little bit of time regarding masking, I'm just going to clear a great big chunk of this room, and I do mean a great big chunk of this room.
And that would be me over.
Yep, bear with me. While
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all good. Sorry, this room is pretty big. It's going to take me a second to finish unmasking it properly. Right. Okay, so high ledges rise 15 to 20 feet above the floor on the north, south, and west walls. Narrow passageways lead off to the north, which is the one you're coming from, and south, and a flight of carved stone stairs descends from the western ledge to a path that meanders through the center of the chamber towards a small iron door in the eastern wall. Audible throughout the entire chamber is the sigh of a soft, cool breeze that rises toward the surface far above. Now, there are stairs here, and thank you for the bits. Very much appreciated. I hope you guys can make out those cliffs all right. I'll try and make them a little bit clearer. Alright, you guys can all see that okay?
Yep.
And the iron door, you can see that there, as described. There's another set of cliffs up the top. Hold on a second. Right. Can't make it much clearer than that. It's a huge, massive, big area, but you can see without the need for a torch. Marco will basically just follow suit at this stage. Right. Sebastian. Hold on.
There we go.
Sneaking his way through the tunnel.
I need to reroll stealth.
Yes, if you're sneaking. Nice. So, yeah, you can basically see there's these tall mushrooms in here, like they're big.
How big are we talking? Like Sophie big?
Big as a man. That part there is basically one of the big ones. So is that part there. So is that part there. Basically, where it's darkly coloured like that is big mushrooms.
Right, okay.
Might be easier if I actually just draw it on there, so... What the hell is going on here? Is someone connecting again, or...?
Nope.
Have a lost connection or something?
No, it's alright. Just it sort of froze for a moment. So you guys see those circles I'm drawing?
Yep.
Yeah. Those are where the big ones are. Right. Thormagast.
So, is this outside?
No.
Or is it a light source coming from
The
above?
light is coming from... I'll put it into chat again. Glimmers of faint phosphorescence. The ceiling is almost 50 feet overhead, and bright flecks and gleaming stone formations are visible in the distance. Patches of strange fungi dot the floor, including capstalks standing as tall as a human and glowing puffballs almost a yard wide. So there's light made by the fungus, basically.
Well, I'll move up my 30 feet to the edge and
Yep.
start shining my light around madly, seeing what I can see.
Yeah, roll perception for me, please.
Would you like it in the box?
In the dice tower, yep. You see these creatures that are unlike anything else you've ever fought before.
That's because they would indulge in witty repartee, not combat.
Only you're getting that image, Thormagast. So without reading the name, just describe it for them.
Oh my god, there's snakes with beaks and tentacles. And he points to where he can see them.
So 12 and 19. Now they are very well camouflaged, but you rolled higher than them.
I'll ready my mace. If anything comes close, I'll clonk it.
Yep.
And that's me done.
Great.
Where are the
Sophie.
eyes?
She will peekily, sneakily go around the group. Can she identify what those guys are? Does she need nature or arcana?
Probably just nature. No. Not sure what they are. They're very difficult for you to see. Like, you only know they're there because Thormagast is pointing them out to you. But you can't quite make it out well enough to identify them.
She decides that she should light them on fire to help her see them better.
Absolutely. Oof. The firebolt streaks past but does light it up. I'll get it to roll another nature check in the dice tower, please. Still not sure what this is. Clearly some sort of snake or worm.
Yeah, and then she'll move back out of the way.
Yep. Franz.
Why do you do this to me, Curse?
It is what it is. Wow, we got a lot of viewers tonight. 15. Hey guys, don't forget to give me a follow. It really boosts my ego. Fingers crossed I'll get to 300 by the end of the month. Right, you go. Franz goes screaming down the hallway. "Ah!" His weapons ready. What's he using?
Shadow Spike.
Right. Oh, he misses.
And that would be it.
Great. Marco, seeing Franz run off, tries to keep pace. Hold, friend. Wait for me. Right, I'm going to delete that. I'm not going to delete that. Nor that one. But I will delete that one. Sorry, there's so many things in my combat tracker. It's just, I've got to cull it a bit. Right. The worm-like creature responds like a whip as it cracks its head forward. And its tentacles slap at you. Oh, they hit you, Franz. Ouch. At the same time, once the tentacles slap you, the beak in the middle bites at you. Oh, it misses, however. Sebastian.
I'll move to there and attempt to fire a short bow arrow at.
Okay, so yeah, you move forward. And you miss. The arrow goes wide. As you're trying to avoid Marco and Franz.
Be careful, Franz.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Great. Thormagast.
Right, let's bring the light to some of these dark, underdark things of the earth. Okay, moves to there.
Yep.
And he will cast, let's see, Sacred Flame on the worm.
And it fails to save. Roll damage.
Burn, you
Oof.
creature of the Underdark!
That's quite possibly the most damage I think I've ever seen Sacred Flame do. I hate that spell. Right. The other creature zigzags its way towards you, Franz. Tentacles slapping about menacingly as it lets out a hiss as it misses. Sophie.
Yep.
I just realized there's part of the map I haven't revealed to you. Not that it's a big part, but there you go. Just the 10 feet?
Uh-huh.
Yep. She casts Firebolt and it strikes the creature. Doing well above average damage. It's almost like she's been practicing this spell.
Yeah. That's the end of her turn.
Go for another hit.
There's tentacles slapping at you left, right, and center.
Well, is there tentacles and not testicles?
And you hit. Your sword pierces the enemy. Anything else?
That one's got the ancients thing on.
The what, sorry?
The ancients.
Oh, right, yeah, we'll just put it on him then.
Yes, but it's not disadvantage if he's attacking me. If he attacks anyone else, it is.
Oh, right, yeah, yep, that's fine. Just be wary of that, and if he attacks you, you tell me out loud. Is that your turn done?
Yes.
Great. Marco goes, oh, let me show you how this is done, and basically jumps over them.
That one.
No, he's fine. He's going to attack with his rapier.
Yeah, gets in that one.
Close. He does miss.
Franz will just laugh at him.
Your laugh is cut short as tentacles slap at you again. Oh, wow. Sebastian.
I'll try again with the arrow.
Yep. That's more like it. The arrow strikes the creature in one of the tentacles.
And I'm going to give assistance to Thelmagast.
Okay, Thormagast.
Right, I will cast another spell. This time I'll Toll
Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. So I'll cast that again on the worm.
And it succeeds.
He mutters in frustration.
Damn worms. Right. Tentacles once again trying to apply themselves to Franz. They miss. I'm just going to call a quick 1 minute break here because I've got to go and get my medication. So we'll be back in about a minute. Be right back, guys. And Furs is back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
I had to go and get my medication. Whew. Right, where were we? Sophie's turn, I believe.
Yup. She's gonna shoot off another firebolt. Firebolt.
Yep. Missing again.
And miss.
Franz.
Again, strike.
Swinging the sword. While not his best blow, it does connect. Oof. Interestingly, Franz, despite the fact that you feel like you really got that in there, it didn't do as much damage as you'd hoped.
And that would be it.
Marco laughs. Ha ha! Time for me to shine! And with his rapier, he stabs at the creature. Hitting. And in classic Marco fashion, stealing the kill. He looks at you, Franz, and says, "That's how it's done, old chap."
Again, I'll laugh at him and say, "That's how you steal."
He shrugs his shoulders.
Can I
Sebastian.
start clapping and hooting like, "Whoa, go Marco!" Giving him
Yes, you
assistance
certainly
and
can.
come on, Franz, get better. So giving both of them help.
Okay, Thormagast. Oh, was that all you were doing, sorry?
Yeah, two help actions.
Yeah, Thormagast.
I'll move up to there. And I'll Sacred Flame the other worm.
And it saves against it.
Ah,
Terrible, isn't it? I know. The worm uses its tentacles and once again slaps at Franz, who seems to be tentacle proof. Sophie.
Okay.
I think Mids has watched too much of The Fisherman's Wife. Krieger, if you're watching, enjoy that joke.
She'll move to here so she
Yep.
can see the other one.
Yep.
Then firebolt it.
Oh, she misses. The firebolt
As
goes wide.
expected.
Franz.
Go for the next one.
Yep. And you hit with a roll of 17 there. Nice.
That would be it.
Yep. Marco does what Marco does best and stabs at the creature, hitting it. Ha ha! Take that, you large parasite. Right, Sebastian.
Gonna run forward and attempt to stab at it.
Mm-hmm. And that hits. Nice, solid blow there. The creature lets out a hiss and waves its tentacles menacingly.
Go, Marco! Give another help action.
Yep, Thormagast.
I will try. Toll the Dead. It's better.
Oh, nice. Too bad you didn't apply it to him. I'll do that.
Oh, sorry.
That actually kills it. It's like that ringing gong noise as it gets this stunned look and shakes a bit and then just falls down dead as can be.
Die, Beast of Darkness.
Have some XP, guys. Wow, you guys are getting close to level 4 there. Great. Well, the only obvious threats have been dealt with. Where do you guys want to go and what do you wish to do? You do note that the cliffs do look like they could possibly be climbed with a bit of skill. But there are stairs here.
Can
Here?
I thank Marco profusely for his efforts?
Absolutely.
I do that.
And there's a door here. So what he's doing?
No idea.
Just marveling at the scene around you with the glowing mushrooms and
Sophie
mushrooms
kind of
as
wants
big
to
as a
light it
man
on
and-
fire and see if they all suffocate, but that's not a responsible thing to do, so she...
I'll unlock the tokens at this stage. Where are you guys going to go? What are you doing? Someone talk. I can hear tumbleweeds.
Need to head towards the iron door.
Okay, so cut into the cavern wall is a small but strong-looking door of iron plates, about 5 feet tall and 4 feet wide. Heavy rivets stud its surface, and a tarnished silver rune gleams on the door's rusted face. And Thormagast, I'll get you to make an intelligence check for me, please. It looks familiar. It's definitely dwarvish, but you can't place it.
Sorry, I had to duck away for a second.
That's all right. So this door is locked as you guys test it. What's everyone doing? This is your decision here, guys.
I gesture with the crowbar, questioningly.
Anyone have thoughts on that? No? Okay, go for it.
Alright, can I tempt you just bash the door down with my measly strength and crowbar?
You can certainly try. Roll that strength check. There's a loud clanging, just clang, 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 clang as you rap on the door. It's echoing profusely. You hear it reverberating through the cavern and back and forward. Unfortunately, the door doesn't even look marked by the pounding you're giving it.
I shall intensify efforts. At a later point.
Right, so the door's not opening. Where are you going?
Well, maybe towards the stairs.
Yeah, which set?
Yeah, I think along the path of sorts. Oh, that's a lost connection.
Wait, that one. Oh, you've lost connection. Okay.
Oh, no, the one above it?
That one? Yeah, move your
Yes.
characters. You guys walk back through the forest of mushrooms and... Ooh. None of those work, damn it. That works.
Oh, is it because I lost connection?
No. No. I'm going to lock the tokens here. Because as you guys are making your way through, I'll move everyone a bit, through the forest of trees, of fungi. Bear with me. You guys can see that, can't you?
The orc that disappeared.
Yeah. Alright, hold on a moment. While I make this happen.
I waved to the invisible orc. Hello, friend.
You weren't meant to see that.
If I was supposed to see that, what was I supposed to see?
That was me being a nub.
Is he saying, do you guys see that? I'm looking for something. I see a token.
You guys do actually come across a whole heap of orcs that were randomly rolled. That was like the fourth roll. Everything else was like outdoorsy stuff that wouldn't work or make sense underground.
Red dragon.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. So there are 8 orcs, poking around in here, not sure what they're doing. Sophie, you can see them. You've got the initiative.
Oh,
Simbachi, yes, I can do that for the battle, absolutely.
this is one of those moments where I wish, maybe I should have been a wizard and gone to wizarding school as Sophie. Because then I would have sick AoEs. Let's... Yeah. But she's not that kind of sorceress. Alright, here we go. She's gonna go with a supportive spell and go Frostbite.
Yep. Yeah, nice. That hits. He lets out a grunt as the cold damages him.
And with her bonus action, she will cast Shadow Blade.
Okay. Franz.
I guess you go forward and hit one.
Let out a roar as he charges at the orcs.
Before I do, I'm just going to take some.
Is he wielding 2 weapons or just the one?
Just the one and a shield.
And a shield, right, yep.
Yeah, now they're taking the old one off because there was no combat. Put the new one on.
Great, let's see it. And Simbachi, is that better? That hits. Maximum damage, too nice. You fell the orc with one mighty blow of your sword. Great. Marco, striding forward with a big grin on his face, rapier drawn as he thrusts at this orc. Hitting it. Feral swine, take that. One of the orcs moves across, javelin in hand. It throws it at Marco, hitting him. And one of the other orcs charges forward and around Marco, coming up behind you there. Franz, great axe in hand, it swings at you. Missing. The orc that you're now standing face to face with, also wielding a great axe, swings it at you, missing. Orc 7 with a javelin throws it at Marco, which hits. Sebastian.
And move up.
Yep, I'll assume you meant there.
Yes.
Yep.
Stab at the guy.
Oof.
Miss.
Unfortunately missing.
And move back.
All the way back. Can he move that far? Oh, that's right. He's got 45, doesn't he?
40. I mean, move
40.
back
Yep.
5 square forward. Yep. And assistance to Marco.
Yep. A javelin comes flying your way, but misses you. As another orc runs towards you, right up in your face with its great axe in hand. Thormagast.
Let's see. I will dash. Well, I'll run to there. I guess he'll get an attack of opportunity as I go past.
He will. You run past Orc 11. Does react with his great axe, scoring a hit on you. Ugh. It's not too bad. You shrug most of it off.
I look to the source of the lights and do channel a divinity or radiance of the dawn. I go, by Lathander's might, burn!
So you know how to target them again? Excellent. There should be 8 of them all up. Oh, sorry, 7, I believe. Boom! The spell goes off. 2 orcs fall down dead as the magic kills them. The rest of them appear to be severely wounded. Anything else, Annie?
Oh, no, that's him.
That's him? Okay, great. Sophie, there's an orc real close to you, and it's about to swing its axe at Sebastian.
Okay, she's going to cast Frostbite on it first.
Yep. Which it fails at save.
And then she's going to step forward.
Yep.
And attack it. And it's a miss. That's unfortunate. But
It is.
Since it already has disadvantage, I'm far too lazy to use an inspiration to fix that.
Yep. None of the viewers have purchased anything tonight either, which is, well, it is what it is, I suppose. Franz.
Keep getting this one in front of me.
Absolutely. Using your magical sword, Shadow Spike, you swing and you cut the orc. Oof, you cut him down. And he falls squealing like a pig.
I'll move in.
Yep. Great. Marco, despite his flesh wound, with a laugh, ha ha! He stabs with the rapier, taking down yet another one. He turns to look for his fan, but can't quite see where Sebastian is at the moment. This orc with its great axe swings at Franz. Oof! That one. This orc readies another javelin. Throws it at Franz. Missing. Sebastian.
Okay, running behind him.
You hear Marco call out, "Did you see that?"
No! Sure is good though. Okay, so attack from behind.
Oh, he misses. You want to use your inspiration?
Yeah, sure, why not?
That's more like it. The Chinkwadea digging deep. Nice as you take that one out.
Yeah, I give the Marco the thumbs up again.
Yep. Like a cheesy grin and... Great. Thormagast.
He'll move to there,
Yep.
and he shall swing his mace.
Okay. Good roll.
Whack!
Definitely a hit.
Ugh. A glancing blow.
Still, you know, you're sure that you've heard him. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Sophie. Looks like there's only 2 left.
Okay. Sophie's going to cast Frostbite on orc number 7.
Yep. He fails his save.
And then she'll run forward to here.
Yep. So
And yes.
when she, I'm just thinking about the rules here. When she casts the spell, that's her main action, yeah.
Yeah.
And attacking with the weapon's a bonus action, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. Hitting
Okay.
with a finesse or a light weapon is you can do a bonus action.
Yeah,
attack.
that's all right. I didn't think of
Yeah.
finesse. That's all right.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get tired, but yeah, you're fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's fine.
She hits with the Shadow Blade. For only slightly better than average damage.
Yeah. And that's her.
Okay, Franz.
Franz will get there and hit this one with Shadow Spike.
Yep. Oh, the sword connects. And is enough to actually slay the beast. You hit an artery. Orc blood squirts everywhere. It grabs the wound and falls down, gurgling. Marco trying to be better, calls out, Sebastian, watch this! And he stabs at the orc.
Ooh.
Killing the orc.
Ah.
And with a flourish, he flicks his blade, and a little bit of orc blood sprays on you, Franz.
Yeah, raucous applause.
Yeah, so Sebastian's in the background going, and Marco turns and gives you a bow. All right,
Again.
Sebastian, where he's going?
I'm going to go to Marco to pat him on the back. Well done, sir.
Bravo. Okay, Thormagast. There are stairs to the south.
Let's check out those stairs.
And to the west. You going to the west ones? Yep.
Yeah.
Great. So you can't really see what's up the top of them from where you are at the moment, but that's okay. Sophie. Oh, Thormagast, you do note that it's darker up ahead. There doesn't seem to be any fungus up there.
Okay.
Does Sophie see anything down either of these paths?
No. I'll say she hasn't got line of sight because they are changing altitude.
Okay, when she stands right here, does she see up the stair?
Yes. You can see what looks like a mausoleum, like a graveyard almost. There are coffins and sepulchres.
Alright, and is there anything up there?
Yep, I'm unmasking.
What is a sepulchre?
Like a burial site? Don't make me look up the actual definition, man. We'll do that after the game.
She'll press herself against the wall and imitate Sebastian's sneak.
Okay.
Except, like, heavily exaggerated, like,
Pink Panther sneaking.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yep, fair enough. Okay. Franz.
I'm just going to have a big grin on my face as I go running up there. Clang, 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 clang.
Make way, noobs. As he runs up there, realizes he's looking into a quite. It's still part of the same cavern that all the fungus was, right? You can still see, but it's darker. There's no fungus up here creating light, but there's enough light from the fungus that you can see. The ceiling is still very high above you. There are crystals glimmering softly in the eerie light. It says, weird, beautiful flows and structures of delicate stone grace the chamber. The western portion of the great cave is separated from the rest by the steep bluff, which you already know about the cliff there. And the ceiling here is half the height as the chamber. So, at any rate, a couple dozen large stone sepulchres line the cavern walls, each carved with intricate reliefs and designs and marked with dwarvish runes. Marco, not to be outdone, also comes bounding up. Sebastian.
Go up the stairs.
Mm-hmm. And then?
And turn back to was it Thermagast? Come on, old friend, you can do it.
Mm-hmm. Thormagast?
I'll move to there.
Yep.
My friends, we seem to have stumbled into some sort of subterranean cemetery.
Anything else?
He just peers about to see what he can read in Dwarvish on any of the, assuming they're Dwarvish.
They do appear to be, yes. And so 23 sepulchres stand here. The lids are carved in the likeness of grim dwarves in armor. Dwarvish runes on the front of each tomb appear to represent the names of the occupants or the intended occupants. 3 of the stone coffins have additional runes carved into them. The additional runes record the occupant's date of death and the great deeds the dwarf performed in life. Also carved into these 3 coffins is a warning that doom awaits any who dare to defile the honourable dead. The names on these 3 sepulchres are those of Borgol the Old, Garin Orkdoom, and Numik the Unlucky.
Interesting titles, and I read that all out, the bits that I can read to the others.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think Numik was so unlucky with? To the
Probably-
pictures?
probably
Marco
died.
chimes in. Well, he died, didn't he? Sorry, say that again, Elder.
I said the same thing as you did.
Oh, right. Sophie.
She's going to run over here and then over here.
Yep.
Are we gonna open them?
Is that an attempt to open one?
No, she's asking them.
She's asking. Okay, yep.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, of course it's not a good idea, but getting treasure is usually not a good idea.
I don't think Lathander would approve of us of pillaging the honourable dead.
Okay, well, with that, I'm going to call the game. Good game, everyone. Big thank you to all the viewers tonight. It was wonderful to see the stream chat be so active. You do earn more gold coins by being active, doing the heists. You might lose some coins, but you earn coins for doing them as well. And anyone who wants to play, I am after more players. I am in desperate need of reserve players. I don't expect you to be there all the time, but we need reserve players. And thank you very much for watching. Make sure you guys check out GameTileWarehouse2020.com if you're after some awesome maps. Seriously, Chris's maps are even better than the one we're using tonight. And yeah, thanks once again. We had a lot of viewers tonight. It was awesome. If you want to chat with us, if you want to come and play with us, the link for Discord is down underneath. We're going to jump down into a public channel and say hi to people and have a chat. We always do that. And I'll be streaming again tomorrow evening where we do play Dungeon of the Mad Mage. All right. Thanks once again, guys. See you later.